Apparently, she rubbed on her.
What?
Yeah,
to numb it.
Just.
I've never.
Me too. I've never
She
heard
did that?
JD's about to hit her with a Mack truck, huh? She had to numb that. She's like,
I'm a f***ing animal. I'm a f***ing animal.
You're happy with it? You're happy with yourself,
Yep.
JD?
Are we actually starting, bro? Because
Are you happy with yourself?
semi, man. I'm content, man. You know.
Please don't use the C word on the show. What's up, guys? Welcome to Complete Animals, episode 12. You can find us everywhere, especially on youtube.com/DJ Wonder. Every podcast provider, you can just type in DJ Wonder or Complete Animals, and you will find us. And JD is completely happy with himself, aren't you?
I'm sure am, man. You know, happy with myself. Masturbated this morning. I'm just kidding. Anyway, this is my favorite episode, number 12. Number 12 is my favorite number. I was born the 12. You don't need to know what month and what year. But yeah, so welcome. Who we got here today?
Hold on. Why do you look like the
I look like, you know, this is what I look like.
You look like Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah. What's King of the Hill? What's that little old
he looks
man?
like Haitian Boomhauer.
Yeah, Haitian Boomhauer.
No. What's that? RoboCop, the from RoboCop? No. From Terminator, the main guy, the cop.
Yes.
He was wearing a hat too. What was his name?
I don't, dude.
Connor.
Yeah, that's not what you look like. You look like Haitian Boomhauer.
Nah, that's Boomhauer. Is like that's the guy from King of the Hill, right?
You speak
The one
like
you speak like him at 5 a.m. at 11.
Damn.
All right, hold on. Let's introduce everybody else. Who's that guy speaking over there? What's up, Dex Hobbes?
Okay, what's up, man? Dex Hobbs, I'm back. Episode 12.
Okay, now you want to introduce our special guest right
Yes,
here?
we have our special guest, Tamara, here.
Tamara, what's up? How are you doing?
Hey, baby.
What's up, Tammy?
The amazing
What's up?
cocktail servers from 11. Okay, we had to bring her on after the shenanigans that transpired from Wednesday till this morning.
After what I witnessed all weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Damn, I didn't get to witness you on Saturday when I went there, or Friday.
I didn't witness you on Friday, no.
Oh, okay.
I missed Saturday. I wasn't there.
What do you do on your off day on a Saturday on a
I'm
prime
jealous.
night?
I was sleeping my fucking ass off because of this guy.
They let you like call
They
off
let
on
me
a prime
sleep.
night. Oh, they're
Right.
nice. All right.
All right. Well, before we get into all of that there, and listen, and Tamara, I want you to jump right in. That's why we're introducing you right now. You just, anything you want to say, you say whatever you want. Jump in on any topic, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, great. Let's talk about last week real quick. I'll give you the quick rundown. Friday night, I played a marathon set at a little place called Blackbird Ordinary. Dex, have you done a 7-hour banger recently?
Actually, I did. I played 7 hours.
Okay, I knew you were going to say that you've already. Yes, ask Dex any question, and actually,
Right? Actually,
the
I
answer
did.
is yes.
It's never.
I actually played 7 hours the day I played with Alec Monopoly at La Rouge because I did the prior event before ROI, and then until he came on, and then he played 2 hours, and I went 2 hours after.
And you actually played for him during there. He just stood around while you were playing for him.
No, absolutely not. He played. He crushed it. He played his whole set, and I actually played 7 hours at La Rouge 3 Thursdays ago. I played from 9 till 4 a.m.
All right, good to know. These club owners out here are taking advantage of all of us.
Sympathetic.
It's not just me.
Sympathetic of Dex
so that
Hobbs.
was Friday. Saturday, I played the Sylvester, and that was a fun night. Let me tell you, because
I should have came.
you should have come. They moved the DJ booth into the middle of the floor, so I was really feeling the energy. It must have been a lot of drugs in the air or something like that. People were just jumping around.
Oh wow, the middle
I love
floor.
that.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it was
right
nice.
by where the pool, the ping pong tables are.
Right by the Playboy. Right
Yeah,
by
there
the
it is. I see
Playboy.
exactly where it's at. Yep.
Pinball machine. I'm going to come back to Playboy in a second because I want you guys to see something. But yeah, that was fun at the Sylvester. And we're going to see what happens from Saturday night on because I was feeling like, you know what? I'm energized right now. I feel good. It's 3 a.m. They're closing down, but I feel like we could keep this thing going. So who did I call up? None other than this guy right here, Dex Hobbs, and who had been going hard since Wednesday.
That's right.
of last week.
Yep.
And we're gonna get into all of that because that's what Tamara has. She plays a part in all of this as well. But real quick, talking about Playboy, guys, guess what I found out? Facebook is an amazing resource, and it also can call a lot of people out and make you realize certain things. Yeah, that you didn't really want to think about. And also, I have a cloudy memory of my childhood. It's very like, my parents are on a pedestal. I don't want to know anything bad about them. I don't want to know anything bad about my town growing up. I just feel like it was a nice childhood. And now when I when you like, it's like when you go back and look at movies like from your childhood, and you look at them now, and you're like, man, this is really not a great movie, and the special effects are terrible. So it happens when you start looking back at your history. Somebody sent me this real quick. I'm going to show you. You see this right here from the old Facebook. This is from the Georgetown Historical Society. Georgetown, Delaware. That's where I'm from, folks. And
It's terrible.
all right.
Terrible, man. Nobody talks about
I want
that
you to
state.
look at this right here. It says Georgetown Historical Society. Les Stickles had pump bunnies back in the day on Route 113. Getting gas was more fun and lots cheaper. And there's the actual caption from the newspaper. So, guess what, guys? My grandfather's name was Les Stickles, and that's where he lived. And he did on a gas station. So they spelled the name wrong on here. So I'm like, maybe it's not the same person, but it happens to be in my same exact town. So one of my friends sent this to me from high school. And then I happened to call up my parents or text them this picture. I'm like, yo, did my grandfather, did Pop-Up have bunnies pumping gas for him? And my father wrote back and said, yes, this woman could be your step-grandmother. Right here. And so I found out that this girl is like probably like 17, honestly, right here. And yo,
Sounds like a typical 60s hot girl
The
back
craziest thing that I found out was that, yo, my grandfather was like Hugh Hefner. I found out where I received all of the crazy ideas from, and my mentality all comes from my granddaddy. And then I found out that my mom was one of these pump bunnies. That's how my mom and dad met. Isn't this crazy, y'all?
I
I'm
can-
not
I
mad
can-
at
I can
it.
relate
That's
to that,
actually
too.
pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was interesting because my
Or your parents-
mom's very conservative, and my father is very conservative as well. But like my mom especially, so I never. But my dad said she wore shorts; she wasn't wearing like a bikini.
Pump bunnies?
Yeah, she was a pump bunny. But
That's dope.
That's
Yeah.
kind of fire.
Yeah.
Yo, 11
My
needs
mom
to
was a
open up a
flight
gas
attendant.
station.
That's dope.
yeah, See, this
Can you imagine if 11 had a gas station that got rid of that fucking marathon on 20th and they said,
Hell
yo, we
yeah,
got,
bro. Charge you $12.95 a gallon. Yo,
we got pump angels.
11 a
It
gallon.
would be 11:11.
Tamara, you work at 11, right?
I do.
Whoops, not you, Dex, her. And would you be a pump angel if they asked you to?
Hell yeah, I would.
All right.
Of course.
Well, why don't you tell the folks what it's like working at it? We just talked to Red last week. He kind of gave us the rundown of what working at the door is like, but working inside all night, that's a whole nother beast, I'm sure. So what's it been like for you?
It's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. I would say literally it's probably the best nightclub I've worked at ever. It's fun. Where else would you be? Literally. It's fun.
Okay.
It's
So
amazing.
can we feed you? Because I know we can't feed the strippers. Like if we order food, like can we offer you food?
I
to eat
have
with
to
us?
I hid behind you and ate.
Oh
Yeah.
damn, you snitching on yourself? Oh shit! All
I
right.
hid behind it.
You know what? I want to learn. Before we talk about what happened this weekend, let's learn some more about Tamara. Let me go into interview mode in here real quick.
Uh-oh,
JD,
we're
watch
closing
out!
the
Oh
walls.
yeah, watch out! I mean, JD, he didn't even duck. His reflexes are completely off. He's wearing his glasses. I don't know what's happening with this guy. But so, do we want to give your full name, or are we just going to call you Tamara tonight?
Oh god, just
Tammy, like Lil
Just
Wayne
Tammy.
says, that girl Tammy broke my heart like every other girl.
That's Tammy Torres. Yeah.
Ooh, you writing a book too? You could write a book.
Yeah.
I feel like you've seen some shit. You're from Vegas, right?
I'm from Vegas.
There you go.
Okay.
She's seen some shit.
Real quick, Tammy Torres was probably the last great video vixen, I'd say. Right, she came
Yeah.
after the class of. We always talk about Melissa Ford and Gloria Velez and everyone, and then she broke Lil Wayne's heart and started doing real estate in Miami. Maybe if you're looking to buy you want
Damn.
to buy a high end home here on Star Island,
she
you
broke the
may
curse.
get your heart broken as well by Tammy Torres. All right, now back to Tamara.
There's a porn star that became a real estate agent. I'm trying to remember who it was. And
Yeah.
I was out with her and I was like, she was like a big porn star. She's like, no, she's a real estate agent now.
Nice.
Like all the live bottle
And I'm-
girls,
But
I
then
mean,
she came out with a
Bottle
new video like
isn't
2 months
real- in
later.
real
So I don't
estate,
know.
right?
right?
You know?
It's like cliche now.
I thought
Yeah,
you were
of
gonna say.
course.
I thought you were gonna say what bottle girl isn't in the porn, and like we're really gonna have to get into that. But no. All right. So let's talk about where were you born originally, Tamara?
Oh my god, where was I born? I was born in Oklahoma.
Oh my goodness, I don't know if I've met anybody born in Oklahoma. How was
Norman,
that? How was that?
Tulsa.
I think I lived there for like a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Texas, Amarillo, Texas.
Amarillo.
That's what
Small
far.
little town.
That's like
Baby
far
town.
West Texas, right?
I don't fucking.
What's the biggest city?
It's very hilly.
What's the biggest city you're closest to?
in Texas? Lubbock, Texas, which is
Lubbock.
also not that big.
Yeah, okay.
It's like 8 hours away from Dallas, so
All right. I mean,
I think it's North Texas.
that's
Baby town.
It's a lot going on in Texas. You have a lot to
Right? It's like too fun. I don't.
Y'all got to carry guns around you and shit. Like, Wild
school?
Wild West.
Texas is
shit.
like the size of a
To
country.
school.
Like, what do you guys eat? Those big ass
Yo,
steaks.
Speaking of that, how do you feel about this, Tamara? I have heard that if any state secedes, Texas will be the first state to secede from the union. Would you want to be a part of the country of Texas?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds good
It's
to me.
cute there.
Yeah.
I got the slow. Well, that's Houston. Slow music. You know, the strippers. You know.
Yo, I went line dancing one time in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas,
Barbecue.
and yo, I almost got crucified out there. Actually, yo, we went to a place called Cowboys. There's about 2,000 Ford F-150s in the parking
Oh, they're
lot.
a racist.
No.
Oh, why are you gonna do that, JD? What do you-
Yeah, like I don't.
Did it look like Genuine's pony
I
video?
walked in-
Where
I
you walked
walked
in. Everybody was like looking at you crazy as you walked in.
I was the only black guy in there. There was like 1,000 people.
Exactly.
It was, yeah. And they were line dancing to Jay-Z, which I didn't.
What?
No
It was-
fucking way.
They
They
drop
were-
Big
They were
Pimpin'?
doing line dancing. They were spinning, and they were playing Empire State of Mind at the time. And I was just like, "Yo, I don't know what's going on." And I was actually, this is back before when I was working in finance, before I was into this crazy lifestyle. And we actually went on a company trip. They flew us out, kind of like that movie Cedar Rapids.
Oh, you fucking slept around the girls on a trip.
We were out there, and this guy, I'll never forget him. This guy named Chris. He was the guy that sat behind me in my office that would complain about how his wife was a bitch for 8 hours a day. And he got out there and he lost it.
with that
Like
corporate shit.
they're divorced now, so I could talk about this shit. But they were like, we went to Rick's Cabaret, and got totally, and I'm not with my ex at the time anymore, but all those credit card charges, there was Rick's Cabaret, and RCI Dining is what they say on the receipt. But we were out there, and we went there line dancing, and he thought he was in a club, and he was just gonna break it down. He was drunk out of his mind, and he just started doing his own thing in the middle of the floor, and the whole club stopped. Like, you know that movie scene where like the remix sound comes from
The needle scratch.
the needle scratch, and everyone stopped and turned around, and I was like, Chris, we gotta go. And I grabbed him and I line danced my way off the floor with my hand around his neck, and I was like, we gotta get out of here.
So not only were you the only black guy, the only gay guy in the club too.
Whoa.
That's just what it looks like. I'm just joking.
Yo, first of all, do not get me started with this.
Are we talking about DaBaby?
The baby did what he did, okay? But I'm just gonna say
Nah,
this.
he fouled with the age
Male-
shit. I saw that shit live too.
Male
My
masculinity.
bare eyes.
male
Okay, JD, we're
masculinity-
not talking about how you were able to go to Rolling Loud and I wasn't. We're done with that. Go ahead.
Motherfucker, you could have been there too. Your industry.
Male masculinity is under attack. Okay? I'm gonna say this. I feel like, if you're gay, I feel like everyone has equal rights. If you're gay, it's amazing. You know what I mean? I think that I'm not gonna say that, but
Hold
I
on,
think,
but wait, what rights do you think the gay people do not have in 2021? Can anybody tell
no,
me?
I mean, I think I don't know that much about it, but I feel like, is everything with healthcare like situated or whatever, or like I don't know if the health proxies and stuff. I don't know, but like all I'm saying
what is different between a gay person and a straight person for healthcare? Like
I just say that. I just feel like everyone. I feel
something?
like rights are equal, and everyone should have the right to express themselves freely, and there's nothing wrong with the sexual orientation that you choose, right? Everyone has that choice. However, I do think that it has scared some regular straight males because, with the Me Too movement, people are extra cautious now. You get what I'm saying? Because you can't say anything. And something happened today with Andrew Cuomo. And listen, Andrew Cuomo is a fucking scumbag. Okay, let's not even worry about that. And he deserves to get crucified for whatever the fuck he's done in the past. But however, I was watching the interview and they were saying that he said something that was sexually implied to 4 women.
Nigga,
and I'm like, how?
He got his nipples pierced, man.
But wait,
He
had the nip nips.
How are we supposed to let? Because we live in Miami, and what I realized yesterday from a good friend, there's a lot of gay males in Miami, right? And I feel like because straight men, if you say anything that's just even close to being like, hey, I'm a straight guy, you don't want to get any backlash for it. So now all these people tiptoe around interactions between the opposite sex. And it's like, you can't be clean cut. Someone came up to me in LaRouche, was like, yo, like, are you gay? And I'm like, no, I'm not.
I thought that when I first met you, my bad.
I said, why'd you think that? They said, because your hair was dyed that way and you have a nice sweater on. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
And your hood ass dude playing tech house music.
Oh, no, because I know where the money's at, right? But that has nothing to do.
I'm fucking with you, man.
Can I say something real quick? Yo, so we were at, we're going to get to this, but we were at a pool on Sunday of last week, and DJ What, who's been a guest on the show before. Him and I were in the pool just hanging out. We get out and a girl stops like in between us, like and sandwiches in between us, stops him and says, "Do you like guys?" to him too. So I guess she scouted him.
What?
So I understand what you're saying.
In Miami, it's like, think about it. You have all these sexy, amazing females in Miami, in South Florida, that are lonely and miserable. And guess what? You say you guys aren't, but I know you are, because a lot of you have admitted this to me behind closed doors. And instead of having kids or chasing families, they get dogs. They become dog moms. And by the way, dog moms make great strippers.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
If you're a cat lady,
listen,
miss me with your sage.
And you know, then there's these situations where, like, you know, these guys grow up in Miami. This is what I think. And, you know, especially the wealthier ones, they're like, you know, they're around beautiful women their entire lives and lavish lifestyle.
I know who you're talking about.
So they probably,
I'm not gonna mention her name.
No, but no, you
She's
don't.
a victim.
You don't. No, you
I know
don't.
who it is.
You don't. But what I'm saying is that
I'll mention the kind of dog she got.
Women go around chasing the perfect guy, the guy that has his looks together, the guy that has all the resources, the guy that has everything going for himself. And yet there's a connection that just does not happen. And they end up wasting time and years of their life. And then guess what? The guy might be gay. And guess what? They wasted all of that time and they end up old with that dog.
You think there's that many people behind closed doors that are
In
that
Miami?
gay, that are that gay?
Oh man, because okay, put it like this.
Wait a minute, man. This is not we're not talking about Miami. This is not a Miami thing.
It's not a Miami
We're talking
thing.
about DaBaby and things that he said.
DaBaby.
But let me just tell you, you're talking about being so engulfed and entrenched in beautiful women. It's kind of like when you become a celebrity. I don't know if we talked about this before. It's like it's almost like syndrome. If you have the ability to
He paused.
no. I'm just saying. I'm not
You went
saying,
to his
I'm not
house?
saying thing, but I'm just saying can any of those guys constantly can do whatever they want. You can have threesome every night. You have a foursome every night. Blah 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 blah. Once you are able to do anything that you want with someone else, things I guess would get bored. So you have to like switch stuff up, man. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Is that what you're saying? What happens to guys are in this part?
Well, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it like I said. I've never had the moment where I'm like, I just want to switch things up. You get what I'm
wanna
saying?
try something new real
You know what I
quick?
mean? No. Absolutely not. Nothing that has anything swinging between its legs. So the thing is that going back to the baby, what I will say about the baby is that.
All he had to say, if you're a pussy stink, be quiet. If you're single, make some noise. He didn't have to say if you ain't got AIDS, whatever. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that was
Dog,
crazy.
you foul,
No,
bro. That's a disease everybody's battling to make sure it's fair.
He was totally out of line, you know.
Well, hold on. How many nightclubs in New York City have either of you been to? Because that's said by DJs.
It's a rapper. It's a rapper's
Not
thing.
said by DJs every day. It's almost a Fat Man Scoop line. A Fat Man
If you're
Scoop
making more money
may
than
have
your
actually
ex.
said it.
All you had to say.
You know what I mean? I mean, maybe not in 2021, but it's definitely been said in many of a nightclub in New York City for sure.
I mean, the baby was wrong, okay? But what I will say
Who
is
let that guy in anyways?
the reason why that happened so quick, if someone would have made comments about, I don't know, a black person or someone of an Asian descent or whatever, you know, there would have been a little bit more of a turnaround time before all these cancellations happened. That's what I believe. I feel like
not true. Morgan Wallen was a country singer. He was the #1 country singer. He was recorded by his neighbor's cam. Him coming. Do you know the story of Morgan Wallen? You guys know this is?
I don't.
You always
But,
bringing people
but
who
listen,
fucking-
No,
listen.
let me just tell you.
If he's a country singer, there's automatically an assumption
I'm gonna
that
tell
there
you.
might be
I know George
racism.
Strait.
I'm
That's
going to
about
tell you
it.
why you're wrong, though. Because, okay, so he's a young country singer. Diplo worked with him and everybody else. He was like a pop country, I guess, guy. He comes back from a night of drinking with friends, right? Who there happen to be all white, right? No black guys there. The neighbor's cam records him. JD, my G. Can we stop? Yo, take his phone.
No.
Vanessa, straight up, yo. Take his phone. He's not doing this tonight. Thank you. All right, yo, plug your thing back in, please.
Are you serious?
Nah, because we're not doing that tonight, man. Listen to me.
But you're still recording. Pause this.
No, plug your thing back in.
Nah, man.
You're leaving that entire part in.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you don't interrupt in the middle of my story, bro. That's about the 15th time
Oh,
you're
come
doing
on. Now, where the hell do I plug this shit
Plug
back?
it in right here.
You got to leave this entire. This cannot get cut out. This
You know
cannot
what?
get cut out.
There you go.
Yo, make sure you go
That's
follow
a plea.
Dex Hobbs on
Yo,
Instagram.
his name is no longer Adam.
NinjaClub.com.
His
don't
other
give him
name
his
is
phone.
Ivan. He reminds me of my late great uncle Ivan. The same way too.
Yeah.
Jesus, he'll tell stories. Yo, he'll yank shit out of me.
Well,
No, you
should-
can't have this
you
mint.
shoulda
You
learned.
can't have this mint yet. We haven't ate yet.
You should have learned from Ivan. Give the old Ivan one too.
God bless my great uncle soul, man.
All right.
Freaking dickhead uncle. Oh, sorry.
Anyway, so
Who?
let's talk about this singer. His name's Morgan Wallen, country singer, pop country, worked with Diplo, worked with a bunch of other people. On his way to the top. He came back from drinking after a long night, celebrating. His album was going to go into #1. His neighbor's Ring cam or something, one of those
snitch.
cameras recorded him coming back, and he's yelling in the room. So that's why I picked up audio. It picked up, y'all take care of this N-word. He said it with the A on the end of it. Like, I guess he was very useful saying N-word, like, you know what I mean, in that fashion. He wasn't saying like, I hate N-words and stuff like that, right? The next day, then somehow TMZ gets it from the neighbor's camera somehow. And he was immediately canceled. All his concerts,
Oh, yeah, okay,
all his
I'm not-
concerts were canceled throughout the summer. Everything else, it was like immediate.
Ooh, that hits
action.
the pocket.
Okay, fine. That's okay. Yeah, that's a great example. I'm fucking wrong. But what I'm saying is that it happens very, very quick. And all I'm saying is that there is a very large population of respectable, great gay people, great people. You know what I'm saying? Everyone should feel free to express themselves how they want. But, you know what I'm saying? When you have that many people in a position of power, you get what I'm saying? And you say something about the community, the cancellations come rapido. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
And that's exactly what
Lollapalooza,
happened.
man. That's a broad festival. Of course, you're not gonna have them there.
Well, it wasn't just Lollapalooza. It was also Day in Vegas.
But look, this is how I look at it. They replaced Young Thug with him. It's like, dude, you're not coming back from that. Young Thug, he's
I think they
always
just-
expressed his
I think that's just
confidence.
irony, but I'm not going to
They
talk
moved
about that.
the times up, didn't they? I think like that's all it was.
Young
They
Thug
didn't
is a way
replace-
bigger
but you know what I
artist
thought
than
was
you, bro.
funny? Right after that, Coachella announced the headliner.
yeah.
It was Frank Ocean.
Nah,
of all people.
that seems like some real
I don't think
virtue.
that was
No.
Send in Frank Ocean.
It's the timing of them. Of course, they probably had that on deck, and they could have announced that any. But they thought right now is the perfect time. You're going to come to our acceptance festival. That's what it's called.
You know what's funny though? What they're saying, which I saw today, which was very interesting. Everyone's rushing to cancel him quickly, also, and get on that bandwagon because it's promotions for the festivals. Because what happens is the second a festival has announced that they're canceled DaBaby, every major outlet says another festival in this city cancel it. Yeah. Here's the updated lineup. So all these festivals are getting free promo now because every news outlet is saying, "Oh, this festival canceled DaBaby also," and it's like, here's the new
Dex,
lineup.
You want to let our guest Tamara talk?
Yeah.
No.
Anyways, enough with the baby.
I was just gonna
Little
say that's
baby's
a
way
little-
better.
that's a little
How about you, JD? Would
said
you
it
like to
today.
let our
Little
guest
deep.
talk?
I just said that's what DaBaby
That's
said.
it. I just want to give my.
I get what you're
icing.
saying, but that's a little deep.
I think it's a great marketing opportunity as a person involved in marketing.
I feel like Coachella can like sell itself. Like they don't need
Exactly.
Not Coachella,
They
but
don't
what about
need
Day in
nobody.
Vegas? I didn't even know Day in
Yeah.
Vegas was a thing
That was
until DaBaby got canceled.
It's an easy dunk right now, man, and that's the I think the biggest thing. It's like imagine, I've felt this before, and I'm sure a lot of people have felt that. Like people who you think are your friends or people who you think your colleagues in the industry are so quick to like walk over you as you're laying on the ground. You know what I mean? So I think that's going to be the real reality. If you thought DaBaby was on his own before,
He had it coming for him though.
you're really going to see how he feels now. You know what I mean? This
Yeah,
next
he had it
album is
coming
going to
for
be
him.
crazy, unless he just goes all out and has Elton John goes that route on his next album as well.
Nah.
But I don't know, man. All right, so did you get that off your chest, Dex? Anything else you want to say about gay people on here that I'm going to have to edit out later?
Oh no, I just think that everyone should have the right to express themselves freely. And I just feel like that's it. Everyone should have the right to express themselves freely. And
What about 69? I'm fucking with you.
All right.
Let's not go there.
Hey, guess what?
I was fucking with you.
Hey, Tamara, do you remember when we were talking to you and asking you kind of like
I do remember that, vaguely.
where you were from and everything? That
do
was fun,
remember
right?
that. It was nice.
Hey,
Okay,
ladies first, Dex.
Yeah,
You know how I
thanks.
get when ladies get on the show. I'm more myself. I'm more excited. Yeah,
why
shut
are you
up.
talking right now, dude?
Okay, listen, Dex, this is what we're gonna do. JD, I would love you to just kind of ask.
I'd love you
Tamara-
not to diss me on camera. Go ahead.
I would love
you're-
you to ask
So
her where
when
she's
did you move
from.
to Vegas?
When did I move to Vegas or when I moved to Miami?
Okay, I want to know your background in Vegas.
I was in Vegas for 8 years.
Okay, so you got into nightlife over there because it's a
course.
big nightlife city. Okay, so you came here during the pandemic, like typical people, or no before?
I came here after, right? I came here in April.
Okay, recently. All right.
Yeah, pretty recent.
So like you went straight for 11, or you were
Straight for
just
11. I moved here on Wednesday. On a Wednesday, I had my interview that Friday and I got hired.
okay. So what do you like better, more bold Vegas or here?
Vegas is great, you know what I mean? But I don't know. There's way more culture here. It's way more fun here. Way
Yeah,
more fun.
I see. It's like it's just stale. It's just Vegas. Okay, it's a casino. It's a stripper
Vegas,
city.
people like to turn up in Vegas, but it's like it's fake turn up.
It's like it's not flavored. There's no like spice to it. It's just like
it's just fake. Like people go there and they have money, I think, but out here I feel like people actually have money, and when they party, it's like actually more of like a lifestyle.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, can I ask something? How do you think? Because you see it all the time. The same way we had Joe on here from 11. If folks don't know what 11 is, please check out episode 11, which is. It was episode 11, and we talk about kind of what the club that we're talking about is. It's a gentleman's club, an ultra club here in Miami, Florida. But you see it all the time. People spend it. How do you think so many people have money in this city? Is it from drugs? Is it from importing and they're from other countries and they're laundering money here? Is it because people just come here and they spend like their entire whatever they want to spend for the year in like a one weekend here? Like,
no,
why?
I feel like people do that in Vegas. I feel like people save all their money and they do that shit in Vegas. Over here, I feel like partying is more of like a lifestyle. People here
it's
have real
temporary
money.
in Vegas. They come for the weekend to dip. 2 days, 3 days. That's it. I get what you're saying.
All right, so how do these people have money? I need to know the real deal. What industry do I need to get in?
Right? Same.
They don't
How
talk
the
to they don't talk to you every night and they tell you what they do.
No, because most people come in and they have like a 10K minimum, and they're like, I'm like, hey, what do you want? They're like, I don't fucking know. Give me a vodka. I'm like, which one? I don't fucking like. They don't care. And I'm like, okay, you have like $9,000 left to spend. They're like, fuck it, just charge my card. I'm leaving. And I'm like,
okay.
Jesus Christ,
So hold on. 10K minimum. How many tables do you think you go through on a night?
Maybe like 4 to 6.
Okay, and is it? Do you get anywhere close to like 15-20% of what's going on there? Or
Stop being a fucking mathematician.
Oh God!
I need to know.
I don't know. This is like a touchy
really don't
subject.
care.
I don't think
Look,
I can.
look,
I can't dive in right now. I
Most of
can't
these
dive in.
people, I feel like a lot of them are in medical sales. Most of
Are
them,
they?
mortgage, realtors. Yeah, or they just have money.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
majority
They're
of them.
basically what Will Smith wanted to become in the pursuit of happiness, selling
There's
bone density
big
machines.
to
And they're
big
like, you know
money
what?
in that area.
I went from sleeping in subway bathroom
Some
stalls
of
with my
them-
son
some
That's
of them are
now
They're on
You
sale.
got it
blowing it
down
all
to
on
a T.
A lot of them are
strippers
just they're in
and
sales. They're in
dancers at
straight
11.
commission lifestyle.
I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah, JD, you just ruined it. I was so close to getting to the bottom of how much bottle girls make.
Nah, I don't got
11.
time to be a mathematician
Yeah,
and
okay.
shit.
All right. Well, anyway, let's skip on
I
past
saved
that.
her. I saved you, right? High
Thank you.
five. I looked out for you.
Thank you. You came in.
All
Yeah.
right. So JD kind of jumped around, and you were in Vegas. Now you're in Miami. You're at Club 11. So yeah, it's definitely a different town. How are you adjusting to out here? Had you vacationed a lot out here before?
No, I've been to Miami once. And
Some
then,
guy scammed you to come out
And
here?
then I'm like, I'm going to fucking move there. No, I came here 2020 Super Bowl weekend before the shutdown. I went to 11 twice in one weekend, and I was like, okay, that's where I want to be. I'm going to move here. So
What's the application process like to work at a spot like that?
I don't know. I feel like I came at the right time because
Pandemic. It was easier to get a job.
yeah. They were hella hiring. So
I mean, there's a lot of girls that, like around that would. It's pretty. You know what I mean? You have to
the thing
go all out.
is there's a lot of the managers and some of the owners are from Vegas, so I feel like they're like, Vegas, okay, let her in, like, you know.
I'll use that when I'm trying to DJ there. It's like, oh yeah, I'm a big Vegas DJ.
Dexter, do your thing, bro. Get him a gig already, please.
Oh my
He's
God.
trying.
Christ.
He told me that the other night. So let's talk about what has been going on since last Wednesday for Dexter and his whole ragtag crew who are in a studio audience here. You guys want to give it up? Say what's up. Yeah, everybody say hi. All right. They seem a little tired.
Is that a
Dex.
New Yorker thing?
Don't die for free, you heard?
All right. So you want to tell everybody where this whole situation kicked off last week?
Yeah, so the Drip Ninja Club, we launched our agency, and we had a celebratory event with pizza and champagne at the Freehold with 11 Vodka on Wednesday. And two of my friends from home decided to fly in for the event. And it had been one of my buddies' first time in Miami. And I was very upset about that, because usually that's a reason for them to want to drag me out as long as they can. See, I could have went home at like 4 or 5. They wouldn't have known the difference.
Hold on. I did see you that night. You were talking to two Jamaicans outside.
Like how he said it. His accent.
What, am I wrong, Dex?
I was talking to two Jamaicans. Yes.
Where?
Outside of Freehold.
Oh yeah, I did see you too. You had finished your gig.
Jigs. Yeah.
you
They
had
wanted to do
finished
something.
his
Yeah,
gig.
they wanted to do something, and those weren't the two guys, but I was talking to two Jamaicans outside of Freehold. You was with DJ What? But no, my boys had flew in, and my buddy hadn't been to Miami before. And, you know, it was the 125th anniversary of the city of Miami, and 11 had been open. And Charlie Chill, he's actually in the audience with me. He was DJing at Freehold. He came with me to 11 to bring my boys there. And the funniest thing about it was that night, Flo Rida was hosting the party. And when we walked in the door, we turned the corner, and Flo Rida was on stage singing "My House" at 11. And it was just a funny experience. And there was, you know, a crowd of people around Flo Rida. And my boy, I don't know what it was about Flo Rida that one of my buddies from back home said, but this is one of my cheaper friends that I've known over the last 15 years. And he goes, "How much is a table?" And I was like,
"Oh, Lord.
Why are you even asking me that question? Wait, who wants to know? Did someone ask you that?" He's like, "What do you mean, man? I want to know." I was like,
Pause. Real quick, Tamara, has this happened on a daily occurrence? Like if people feel like they get into the club and they feel like a little exclusive, they feel like they have to spend money?
I don't know. I don't think so. Do they?
What do you think? What do you think just went off in this guy's head? He saw the Flow Rider. He saw all of the ladies in
He
there.
needed to get in on the fucking action.
it was magical.
Yeah.
11's a magical place, you know.
Yeah. It can hit you from the blind side.
Rumor has it they pump oxygen into the club so you feel alert and alive all day. So we went in, and he's like, "I want a table." I said, "All right, cool." So we got a table, and we sat in my favorite spot, which the lower VIP was.
Oh, excuse me.
No, I love that area because it's like you're kind of in the action, but you're not. But you can kind of like be
You're
a
like
creep.
in a dark little
No,
cabin. I love
you
it.
could be a creep earlier in the night. You know what I'm saying? Because like the pit is just like, you know, it's like all eyes on the pit, you know. But the lower VIP is when you could be like a little scummy.
Yeah.
I feel that.
And you know,
Nice creepy shit.
And then we got our table moved down, and there was an argument that erupted between two of my friends because the bottle disappeared maybe in like 8 minutes.
Cheap motherfuckers.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. No, it was the opposite.
Oh, somebody stole the bottle.
No, they drank it. They're alcoholics. So they drank the bottle, and one of my boys went to the bathroom, and he came back, and he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "You know, the bottle's gone already?" He's like, "Yeah." And he was like mad. He said, "Shut the fuck up." He's like, "Just buy another one." So then that's when we had to find a server. Then this is when you cut to the server. There we go. We found a server. Right? And then she came. And my boy, he grabbed me. He was like, "Order whatever you want." So I said, you know, bring a bottle of tequila. It was like a Don Julio, whatever. And make sure you bring me 12 chicken wings and French fries.
My lucky
This is
number,
where it
number
gets
12,
serious.
baby.
This is where it gets serious.
This is where it gets sad, actually, for a second.
This is where it got sad. So she leaves. I'm sober the entire time. And I'm not really too drunk. They're hammered. And I'm just, you know, keeping them out. You
His
know,
legs
it's
were
his
shaking,
first
right?
time. And she comes back. She said, "Good news is the alcohol is coming, and the bad news is there's no wings." I'm just like livid. And then from there, I was just like, I don't even want to be here. I want to go home. So I just stood there in anger for the rest of the night. And
You were like, what do they have, though? And I was like,
Right.
let me go fucking check. Let me look real
yeah,
quick.
yeah. So then when I was angered by her update she had given me, I decided to take to Twitter out of pure frustration.
I saw that.
Yeah, so I went on Twitter and
Pretty
started
clever.
tweeting, and then what happened was I tweeted how much, you know, have you ever been around your friends and you've been friends with them so long that it feels like being friends with them becomes an obligation, and you really don't like them, but you got to be friends with them because you guys have been friends for so long. And then she was walking by, and I tapped her. I said, "Can you verify that this tweet makes sense?" And then she goes, "Add because same." I was like, perfect.
Yeah.
Tweeted. And that was it. And I was like, okay, she's cool.
Shout out to the PR girl.
That was it. She was cool. So then we started talking or whatever. And then now, as my frustration throughout the night went, you know, I would sit there and say snide remarks to her because she was the only person I was listening. And then that was pretty much it. And then she watched the shenanigans, even the little fight that almost erupted between my buddies. And Charlie was there, sprinkling French fries on strippers' behinds. And then the security converged around us. around all of us out of nowhere, and they assembled like Voltron because my boys were like arguing, but then they started pretending like they were play fighting, you know, oh no, I'm just kidding or whatever, you know, and the security kind of like retreated or whatever, and that went on for a while. There was an Asian.
I thought you guys knew her.
No, I did not
You
know
picked her up at the club?
They picked her up at the club. I had
Thought
nothing
you guys
to do with
fully
that.
like knew her, like
No, they picked her up during
she
the
was
move.
nice.
I said, guys, we got to go. And they start walking out behind us. And I walk out first. Charlie walks out. Then my boys are walking out behind me. And the Asian girl walks out. And she jumps into an SUV. And then my boy is like, opens the thing. And he's got his hand. And he's sitting there talking through the window and shit. And then me and Charlie are looking like, what the fuck is going on? And it looked like he was just like throwing a Hail Mary. And it was just like, dude, just like, it's not going to happen. Just like, go home. But then the Uber driver gets out, adjusts the seat, and then he jumps in. I'm like, oh, shit. And then my other boy comes stumbling behind him, walks to the other side, jumps in the Uber, and the Uber pulls off. And I'm just like, oh, shit. They just left with the Asian.
Okay.
And then I hadn't heard from them for about 14 hours, and they just disappeared. And they were staying at my house. And I didn't see them since. Then we went to go see Dan Marino.
All right, well, that was a good first night of your long bender, and that was a long story. But check this out, Tamara.
That was the longer version. That was the longer, nice version.
Man, fuck my Wednesday night, man. I wish
You were sober. I feel like you were a little.
I was.
I mean, you weren't salty, but you were definitely sober, and you're like, "This fucking sucks."
No,
and I
yeah.
feel like that's like what like started the weekend.
Right.
Maybe.
Well, you made it better because I was able to talk to you. I was like, all right, I'm gonna talk to this person that's obviously working. You were sober Wednesday.
Yeah, I was sober.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Well, real quick, Tamara, I'm gonna come back to you because there's a couple of things I want to ask you about that story. But JD is dying to talk about his Wednesday night over here. Just run through it real quick. Go ahead, man.
I should have sat my ass down Wednesday. I still went out. You know, I finally gave someone a shot. They kept like, hey, let's hang out. I'm leaving town. Fuck it. She meets up with me. And automatically I see mad red flags. And I don't know why
Where'd you guys meet up at?
We went to where he was at. We kicked it for a bit.
You was at 11?
No. I freehold for a little bit.
Okay.
The one I was with, yeah. And then just I think you
what
saw
were
her
the
too.
red flags?
Oh, tell me you miss me. Tell me this. Like delusional. Like she wants me to lie to her. Like weird. Bashing about, oh, this other guy, you know, he wants to go to my place. Yeah, but guess what I want? I'm playing you like shit. He ain't shit next to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like bragging and just, oh, I don't want a guy with money. My dad has money. But it's like, okay, make it make sense. You get what I'm saying? It's just like mad red flag. So they left. So we leave. She's super drunk. And then we're the last one to leave the place. And I hope it's on camera, I think. She ends up falling, stumbling, banging her head. That's embarrassing. Then I call the Uber. I call the Uber. And I'm like, yo, like, if you want, I'll get the Uber to your place. Make sure you... No. Let's go to Komodo. We go to Komodo. Buddy of mine, Lewis. He was throwing his little event. He had him and the Wayans brothers were out there. And then we go by the booth. I think Iron Lion could have been DJing one of them. And then she goes, I want a shot. I'm like, oh no. She takes a shot and she goes with it's just mad red flags. And then my dumb ass was like, okay, let's go back to your place. That got me in a way like to make sure you get home safe.
Naturally, what every
right?
guy, yeah.
He said,
I'm not.
Let me just take her home really fast.
And
he said, my dumb ass. Truest shit you ever spoke.
yeah, more red flags happened. And I pulled some shit most guys would have never done. I just got middle of this shit. I'm like, I gotta go. It's not working out.
Hold on. In the middle of you had already started the act of smashing?
Just rock hard. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry. This is not for me. Like some
You started smashing. You were about to have sex with this chick and you just walked out?
No, he's not. That's not what he's saying.
Wait,
at
what?
all.
Because I'm confused right now.
That's not what he's saying at all.
He didn't even start, did he?
I already put the condom on. The dick hat on, yeah.
Wait.
I'm not getting that vibe.
I'm not.
I don't get what you're saying.
So
say what you're saying.
Okay, get to the point. It's like, stick it in, whatever.
You sound like a high school kid lying about
I
religion.
know.
I'm
like,
thinking
what-
too much.
what happened?
I'm gonna get to the point.
What
I'm gonna get to the
really
point.
happened? 'Cause
We
now-
start having sex.
You know that kid in the
He
school
was
is like,
like-
yo,
We
man,
start
I
having
swear.
sex.
Like we did it a little bit, but like
No, I'm gonna get to the point. I go to her room. I'm petting her dog, her little rescue dog.
Oh, that's what they call it now?
A rescue dog? Yo, wait.
She goes take a quick shower. She goes, okay, I'm with it. She's so drunk. She keeps thinking I'm fucking her off. Nope. I was like, this is not working out. I legit just stopped. You know, most guys would try to get their nuts. I didn't. No, I didn't. I just got up, went to the bathroom, wrapped up the condom in a paper towel, flushed it.
But
I saw
why?
how dirty the
Okay,
bathroom
but
was.
why?
Exactly. I'm mad at myself. Yes, I'm mad at myself. I didn't have to go that
Because
level.
she was too wasted, or like
No.
what was the problem?
Just
You weren't feeling it.
and yeah, I was like, yo, there's a lot of red flags.
The worst thing you did, you flushed that down the toilet, you weirdo.
Yeah.
You just killed a sea turtle or something.
Whoa.
What's wrong with you?
I'm
Yo, what
sorry.
is going
I'm
on
off for
right
the
now?
environment. So that's what happened Wednesday. I didn't have to go to those full details. That's what happened. And Thursday
Yo,
was interesting.
I'm thinking there's some kind of scent or something. Something hit you wrong, man. It's not just it wasn't just a red flag of it, because I don't think you would have cared, man. You went back home with her after she was drunk.
No,
you set
she-
your-
Yeah, what
you-
happened
you
was
set
so horrible.
You set yourself up for a Me Too moment, obviously. But so I'm glad you left before things got too hot.
No,
and heavy.
everything was good. It was just like very mature talking. Hey, look, I fuck with you. I'm sure there's someone else more important you're talking to. Hey, go full out with them. I did some shit a girl would have done to a man. Hey, this is not working out. I'm leaving. Like,
Okay,
nah.
That's very nice of you, I
I
guess.
kind of understand this. You get sometimes. You get to the point where you feel like the girl expects you to do something. You're not.
There's no hard feelings.
You're not really feeling it. It's a really bad place to be in, because you think they're gonna look at you like you're soft, or you're like not a man or something like that. Is that kind of what you were feeling? Or what?
Yeah, I just didn't like all this delusional talk she was having. Oh, my mom saw you. She liked you. Just like delusional
But you
talk.
still went
It's
back
just-
home. So there
I
had to
went
be
back
something
home
else
with
that
her
happened.
in a sense of like, okay, let me just get another drink. We could just vibe out. And then I went to a room, which I should have never done.
You know, I feel like you want to say something, but you don't want to say what you want to say.
I said what I said.
Listen, man, what's the history behind
Okay, the whole story. We get to her place.
Thank you. Come on.
Thank you.
All right.
Hold on. Thank you, Vanessa, for
Yeah.
making this happen. Our
Can
producer
you-
back
we've
there.
We've been asking the whole story, and then like,
I was curious
like,
about her in bed, I guess, whatever, and she was whack.
Oh my god.
That's
She was
it.
whack, like she just like laid there and like didn't know what was happening, or she was
The
whack
dead
like
fish.
And then
She
she
was
was
whack
talking.
like
She was
she-
talking delusional to me, like, oh, corny talk, and that doesn't work for me.
what
and
was
like,
she saying? Like trying to get you like hyped up.
tell
Corny
me
talk
you,
like
tell
what?
me you love me.
Oh, God.
And oh, if you come me or pre-cum, you know I'm keeping a kid. I'm Christian.
She
Like,
was not saying
and the whole
that.
time, on my father's grave, the
She
whole
was
time,
not.
this is how I know she's fucked up. I have a condom on the whole time. So I was like, this is not working out. And then apparently she put oil around her shit, some oil, and I kept drying her
apparently.
up. No, she told me that she did. She got out the shower. Apparently she rubbed on her clitoris.
What?
Yeah,
To
just,
numb it?
Just
I've never.
me too. I've never
She
heard
did that?
Listen, this is a traumatizing story.
JD's about to hit her with a Mack truck, huh? She had to
Am I-
numb that shit. She's like, yeah, I gotta make sure this shit ready. Come on, JD.
He's back in
Look.
town. He's back in town.
Look, man.
Mack truck.
Listen, ladies, a tight pussy is great, but super tight is a suspicious, man. It's like just look. It was just weird getting up. It was like,
Was it tight because it was constructed?
who knows, bro? It kept going.
Dex, you're gonna get in trouble this episode.
I didn't say anything.
We're on great terms. I wish you the best. We're good. It's not like it's awkward when I see you. You know, cool.
You said it was awkward.
It was awkward. And the next day, like a mature person, hey, look, I don't want that hard feelings. I like sleeping well at night. I don't need no karma. And that's it. We're good.
The next day. So you
Like-
stayed over?
No. I hit her up the next day. I think she fleeted the country anyway, so she's good.
She fleeted the country.
She went on a Euro trip. She left Saturday.
All right, real quick.
She legit went on a Euro trip.
So she's
Really
probably
left
getting
the
piped
country.
by like all kinds of races over there. Good for her.
Is that to the gentleman here? And I don't know. Maybe you can answer this as well, Tamara. Is that the ultimate like boner killer? Is that somebody is like, I want to have a baby, or I'm going to keep your baby, or anything talking about a baby while in
No,
the
that shit's
act?
And you
weird
kept
as
thinking
fuck.
I'm fucking you raw. You should know there's a condom over this shit. Come on.
That's just really super weird. I would not.
That scared
That's
me.
That's not. I don't
It's
know.
like nothing against your religion, your belief, your Christian thing, but just please, I just met you. Don't keep pushing that at me. Like
Especially if you just met. That's very
exactly.
Very
It's like
strange.
that was real strange. Like it just. Anyway, so that was it.
Am I allowed to cuss?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't fucking know.
Well, actually, real quick, I wanted to tell you guys. My mom has been watching. She told me to put a sign up that says no cussing in here. So you're really not allowed to. But
Cussing or cursing?
either one. I'll allow it just for you, Tamara.
That's
But-
probably because of me. Because I'm the one.
But
I
I think it was Dex because he says the F word in like 15 times in every sentence. So
I feel like I do too.
I'll allow you to say it. Go ahead and
Because
do your
if,
thing.
if you say something's amazing, it's like, okay, it's amazing. But if you say it's fucking amazing,
amazing.
people are like, yeah, I want that shit.
People feel it.
They feel it.
Sorry, Mom. Go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my Wednesday night. I don't know how your Thursday nights were, but mine was pretty interesting.
JD, that was actually a great story, man.
That
I'm glad you opened up there.
No, it gets better. Her little service dog, the whole time. You know how dogs will go into bed, they'll get excited, they'll start sniffing your butt. I guess the dog just went to sleep right next to us. It's like
You've had a dog sniff your butt because it was excited?
I don't know, just like puppies, yo. No, I'm not saying sniff my butt. Like
just said
they're just
that.
curious. They're sniffing.
Oh,
That's how most dogs are
That's
when
how
they're
they say
curious.
hello.
Like they're just curious. They'll be like sniffing people's nuts, a girl, everybody.
You bring
That's how they
most
say
dogs.
hello, right?
No, most dogs do that. No, it's not about specifically sniffing my ass.
bring peanut butter to
I
the
thought
bedroom
you were
too,
talking
don't
about like
you?
a sex thing, yeah.
Whipped cream, maybe. I don't know. Shit. Look, it was just weird. A dog, you can tell who's been through a lot of shit. You can tell the dog was rescued, it's traumatized, and it just came in just
Wait.
knocked
So
out.
you can tell, you can see the emotional.
When I show you the picture,
you can read the
man,
emotional
that dog-
damage of
You
a
knew-
dog
you knew
that
the
while
rescue?
No.
I'm saying you can read and gauge the emotional
No,
damage
before I saw
of
the
a
dog when I
while
first walked in the
engaging
place.
in
Yo,
intercourse.
how did you guys just
With a-
stop
with a
and then you
Christian.
started talking over each other again? I was gonna try not to say don't talk over each other, and I just thought you would pick it up, but nah, it just goes. You go right back. You guys are in competition with each other or something. I don't know.
I'm
what
not.
it
I'm
is.
just trying to ask a
Yo,
question.
Come on, don't promote us like that, bro. Come on.
No. It's totally fine. I'm just saying JD said that he got an emotional read on a dog. Okay, and
It
it's
was just weird. Like the dog just laid there. Most dogs will just get excited and they'll just leave the bed. Dog just
Oh, it was on the bed with you. You
Yeah, it
must have
just-
been really killing it,
it
JD.
just
let me
went.
tell you.
No, it was that shit was awkward, bro. Let's not. This is over. All right, Thursday was pretty interesting.
All right. Well, anyway, so that was a great story. Now, Tamara, what I wanted to come back to you about, you saw how upset Dex Hobbs, the guy sitting next to you, got when there was no chicken available at the
Yeah.
club, right?
There were no chicken wings. There was chicken tenders, which are totally not the same thing. Which I finally just figured out on Friday.
I ordered a chicken.
Well, check
You
this
ordered
out.
chicken tenders.
Yeah, 'cause it was
that's
no
all there
chicken
was.
wings, yeah.
Yeah.
Tamara, have you seen how crazy he gets? I want to show you something real quick. This is Dex Hobbs talking about his love for chicken.
Let me explain something to you about
Yeah,
the
the food is
chicken.
fire,
The chicken
man.
wings. The chicken products at
Yeah,
11.
absolutely.
Put
Chicken
Chick-fil-A
products.
to
I love
shame.
that.
And they're open on Sunday too, right?
And they're open on Sunday.
And we are open on Sundays.
Where them chicken wings? But imagine getting banned from the
Yeah,
place
that's
that has the
embarrassing.
best chicken products.
Oh my God.
Where them chicken wings?
You're
if
banned.
if
You're
someone
banned.
asked me
You're
if I was going to go vegan or become a vegetarian, I'd be like, as long as 11's still in business, I am not doing that. Where them chicken wings?
Actually, and it's worth the price.
Where them chicken wings? You owe me chicken. Where them chicken wings? And
a
let me
great
say
quote,
something about 11. The chicken wings there?
Well, here we go.
Where them chicken wings?
Okay. Oh well, whoops! I didn't even show you the best part. This was actually Dex in Club 11 getting the chicken. He had finally made the ultimate sacrifice and got what he wanted. Here it is. Here. Okay, that was great, Dex. So, Tamara, now you understand this man's pain on not being able to get the wings that he wanted. Do you
It was
feel
pretty. It was pretty sad. I did feel for you for a minute, but you were trying to order you're trying to order the chili, sweet chili, whatever the hell.
Right.
Is that your choice? Is that your
What's
first
wrong
choice?
with you?
No. I just hadn't had them in a while, and I ordered lemon pepper. Lemon pepper is
And I told you no. I straight up was like, you can't order that. You're gonna order.
and then
lemon
she
pepper.
tells me no and brings me back no chicken wings.
So listen. Are flats your favorite?
No, I don't understand flats over fucking the other ones.
Flats
like,
are
I don't,
fire.
No, why?
You got
It's the
issues,
same
yo.
thing.
You're canceled for like 10
It's
minutes.
the same thing.
Flat- honestly-
why? Because you break it open and
No,
like you
can
eat
actually-
it differently.
just
I don't
get
know. I
over
don't
You
it.
know.
actually can
Throw it away.
you can eat a flat in one bite.
Exactly.
I don't know, man.
I don't understand the issue when people
The drumstick
say,
they look
people trying to
suspicious.
order
It
all
looks so
flats at
injected and
11. I'm
shit.
like, bro, shut the fuck
I
up.
like flats
Can't do
because
I had wings right now from Whole Foods or straight flats.
I like
Why?
I like flats because I feel like
I don't like flat asses though. Keep going.
I think there's more passion when you eat the wing.
All right.
I feel like it's the same thing. It's literally a piece of chicken.
No, because you gotta
With-
twist it and turn it. It's like delicate. It's like you're really taking your
Yeah,
time.
I don't want to twist and turn my chicken and then like eat it.
You
out
will
the fucking
twist
little
and
bone.
turn,
It's
twist
weird.
and turn.
It's about the experience.
just saying.
All
I
right,
just
wait, listen, guys. You know this conversation is going on too long when this guy starts making like weird references that we have no idea what he's saying.
that Drake song, Twist and Turn.
I thought you were gonna start singing some Colby O'Donis again or something like that. All right, check this out. Tamara, now, so not only did you get to see Dex in his element there and asking for chicken, but
I'm in my element.
he started talking to you as well. You know, just try to like, and you were nice to him. Like, is that what happens every night?
I think you're bringing butterflies to his stomach.
Yeah,
actually.
I mean, do you have to kind of like, you know, chat up your clients? I'm sure, but then was there something about him that made you want to stay longer or something?
I don't know. Was it? No, I feel like I literally vibe with at least one person. Hard vibe with one person a night.
They look like the real world couples, like from MTV. Y'all look like a perfect couple from.
I never watched The Real World, bro.
Like, actually, I like that. Yours is unique. They need to bring it back.
Well, my septum?
The nose ring. That's that style.
Unique?
It's called a bull ring.
Kind of hard, but like soft.
Yeah, it's kind of like hot. You work at Hot Topic and shit. Yo, I need some Nirvana shirts. You got me?
All right.
That's the vibe I am giving you is Hot Topic?
I'm fucking with you.
Fuck.
You give me that dope ass masseuse vibes too. You get massages out there too, you 11?
No, but I should probably start.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands real quick. Yeah, I think you give good massages.
Oh my
Maybe.
God.
All right.
That's JD.
Well, listen. So
That's JD.
Folks.
That's JD
That's
for you.
not how to talk to your server. I would say right there.
Nah, I
Exactly.
get away with that.
At that point, I'd be like, okay, they're calling me. I gotta go. I'll be back.
But you're not gonna set me up, right? Now 10 minutes, they're gonna have security coming at me, right?
I just probably wouldn't go back over there.
Hey,
So
respect.
Dex made it past that little 10-minute threshold.
Yes,
That was good.
Yes, because we started talking about Twitter, and
That's right.
I said add because same.
That's right.
When you have a Twitter, you're pretty fucking cool.
So how's your Twitter like?
My Twitter's
Is it
fire.
like bold shit? You speak your raw mind?
Of course.
Like, what's your raw mind? Like, your sexual feeling, politics, people. Like, I don't know. And ask your,
What is the bold raw mind?
like,
politics.
what
You like to talk about sex? What about Hillary Clinton? I don't know. Politics.
like a corny feeling about Chick-fil-A at the moment. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just-
corny feeling. Yeah, exactly like
Okay.
that.
All right. What's your sign?
I'm a Gemini. What are you?
Y'all compatible. Y'all the same people.
I don't really know, to be honest with you. The Gemini thing is just.
You're what? You're a June baby?
I'm May
Oh, you're cool.
21st.
Oh, you're cool. You're cool.
All right. Can I get back to
I'm
just
sick of your fucking your little fucking jabs, bro.
Yeah,
Or
all
you're
right.
cool. Because you know
Just
damn well I was born in fucking June.
stop it,
You're trying to be an
guys.
asshole right now.
Stop.
Close to the devil, June.
Listen,
All right.
I have just a few more questions for Tamara. Now, so do you have a significant other right now?
Hell no.
Okay.
Shit, I can.
You got a
I
million.
believe
You got a million people hollering at you every night. You know, it's an environment with naked women. People are feeling confident because they've been drinking and they're spending $10,000 a table. Like it's all good. So people must be just crazy coming up to you a lot of the time. How do you deal with that? And how do you have you ever dated somebody that may have come in there before?
No, never. I literally.
Right, that's the worst.
I literally just laugh. It makes me laugh.
How? What do you mean it makes you laugh? Like,
What
come sell you dreams?
What are you talking about? Like getting.
like,
What are you talking about?
what do you mean it makes you laugh? Like, do guys come at you, sell you dreams? They'll come back again, try to impress you, buy a bottle,
Yeah.
expect something,
Of course,
compliment
it's
you on your eye,
funny.
and they'll
It's
give you
fun.
they'll give you that
It's a
crumble
fun
$300
vibe,
or be like, yo, next time.
Yeah, to a
That's
certain extent, but it's like a fun vibe. I don't know.
That's a great racket. That's a great hustle.
Yeah.
It's a great hustle.
You think throwing $100 and
Nah, like sometimes they'll be slick. Nah, originality gets your phone number. The fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, great setup, JD. Actually, that was very good. So, Tamara, so you don't really date people in there because that would get messy, and then who knows if they come back and they see you talking to another table and get jealous and everything else. You know what I mean? But do you think that Dex Hobbes may have kind of,
This nigga one is a bastard.
got inside your mind a little bit, and maybe you thought maybe he's not just like the rest of these guys at all. Did you think that?
I don't know. Did you? Did you get in my mind?
I mean,
I feel like we connected quickly because we were both like on that weird shit, and we're like, okay, you're weird, I'm weird. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
And Geminis.
Possibly.
Is homegirl weird? Is homegirl weird too? I'm not gonna say her name. 10 Sensation.
What?
The other girl that works with you, the one I told you about. Is she weird too?
No, she's cool as fuck.
She's cool. Exactly. I think
She's cool as
you and
fuck.
her are officially my favorite ones out there.
No, she's dope.
I'm not gonna
did you
mention her name, but
What did you call her? How did
10
you say that?
Sensation.
I got what you meant, but like, what was that?
I'm not gonna mention her name. You should know who she is. She's very
I got
tan.
what you
She's
meant, but-
naturally tan. Yeah, I put a little alien emoji next to her name. Anyways, she's
well,
named after Sega.
Listen,
I just don't think it's unfair because when we make stupid faces, he happens to always cut to it, but then when
you're an asshole
we're
for
talking
that,
and he's
Adam.
making all types of fucking crazy gestures, this motherfucker don't got the camera on him.
Yo, he's got the little.
I think
capiche.
we all need to have a little camera control. You
Yeah,
know,
a little
maybe for the next, you need
capiche.
JD, you need to give one to JD, give one to
Yo,
myself.
first of all, I'm looking fat, man. You
Wonder
got the
over here
camera
be making
zoomed
all
in on
types
me?
of little faces and shit when we're talking.
Listen, you guys barely know how to talk into a microphone. I'm definitely not giving you anything close to what I'm doing. If you guys, everyone watching on YouTube.com/DJ Wonder, you can see what I'm doing right now. It's a lot going on. If you're listening, just sit back and enjoy it. Okay, so Tamara, thank you for that. I was just giving you a quick interrogation, joking around with you, but it's good to know how things are over there. And you seem like a very stand-up young lady. And check this out. We ended up wilding out this weekend as well, and the show is called Complete Animals, and I brought JD on because we're kind of on the same vibe, but then we brought Dex Hobbes on, and I didn't quite know how he gets down. I thought it was all talk. Man. I saw him out a couple times before I really knew him. I'm like, he seems cool. He's stumbling around freehold. His shirt is off. I don't know what's going on, but it's cool. But this weekend, I really got to see that this man transformed into an altered beast.
Hit us from the blind side. I love it.
So what are you saying? Is that your normal turn up? Yours?
Well, that's why this is called Complete Animals. I have a DJ crew. It's called Animal Status. We used to wild out a lot. You know what I mean? But we've calmed down. But now we just turned it back up thanks to Dex Hobbes. Like I said, Saturday night, I wanted to go do something. So he's like, you know what? He'd been going to 11 since Wednesday every single night. And he's like, you know what? Why not one more night? We go to 11. Okay. We start there. We end up JD was there as well. He started speaking some weird Creole. kind of.
No. I was with my baby cousin and our childhood friend. He was there too, so we're speaking Creole. They were excited.
Let's give it a little bit. No. Okay, you know what? Let's not. Should we not?
Yeah, my baby cousin took the girl I came with. I'm proud of him. See, if you're my blood, you can take my girl from me, all right? Yeah, he's good looking. He's a fucking gorgeous kid, of course.
He looks like he just got a million hits on TikTok.
Of course.
He got a little cross hanging
think
in
about
one
it,
ear.
man. And the girl was being honest with me from the get-go, and I appreciate that.
It's great.
This guy left us early. He couldn't quite hang. And then after he was speaking his alien language, and then he just waltzed out of there. I decided, and Dex decided, that why don't we go to the Hard Rock pool for some reason. I have no idea where this came from. So we gathered up a bunch of crew and decided to go. I passed out on Dex Hobbes' couch. He documented it on his Instagram. You should check that out at Dex Hobbes. And then we went there with another one of our friends who's been on the show. Her name's Nicole. She was on an episode, the very first episode with Dex before. Right. All right, pick it up real quick and just give him the quick rundown of what happened, Dex.
I mean, basically, I've been out Friday and Saturday, and I pretty much stayed out from Friday.
We killed it Friday, Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, yeah, because we went to we were at the SLS, and we went to a pool party with Charlie and Alaric, and then from the SLS we went to 11, and then we had partied, and we met a guy who wanted to keep partying, and he had a villa at the SLS the next day, and we got pretty hammered.
Came there.
We got pretty hammered, and I went home, and then I hit her up, and when she was getting off, and she was like, "I'm going to check out Space," and I went to Space, and it was like the end of Dom Dollar set, and from there I went to a buddy's house, and then after partied for a while, and just kept drinking more tequila, and we ended up going to the SLS, and this guy ripped through 5 bottles of Clase Azul and 5 bottles of Vouv.
Oh, he ripped through a lot of things that day, I'm sure.
And then we ended up drinking like animals until probably 6 p.m. And then we ended up at a Chick-fil-A, which was fucking amazing.
The one by your crib?
It was very nice.
The new one?
Yeah. We went to Chick-fil-A, and then she parted ways, and I was like, "Listen, I'm not going to talk to you. We're not. You need to come on the podcast, and we cannot speak until then."
He said,
Ooh,
"Don't."
You're getting clever.
He
I
said,
like that.
"Don't let me know if you got home safe. Don't post."
I'm gonna take those notes.
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, don't tell me you got home safe. I don't care. We're not talking the second I drive off."
I agreed though. I was
And she agreed,
"Don't-"
and that was it.
I was like, "I'm not fucking talking to you."
Right. And then what happened was, Wonder said, "Let's go to 11 Saturday," and I was okay with it because she said she wasn't working Saturday, and I was like, "I'm not trying to look like one of these fucking creeps."
Man, my Saturday was.
And I went
epic
Saturday,
for that shit.
and then we ended up going Sunday because Sal fucking lands in Miami, and he's talking about, "Yo, cause the Eagles landed." I'm like, "Oh no, what do you mean? We're going to fucking 1-800 Lucky. Come on, we're fucking going." And then he FaceTimes me with a group of people. and they're screaming, "Come, come! We're going to 11." And
But how was Dare on Sunday?
Dare was
Like, were you guys just like pounding in the sun? Like, there's no umbrellas there, right?
We were in the sun and we were drinking tequila.
Listen, let me tell you something, man. Nicole, who came with us, and it was the ultimate.
Yeah,
Don Diva.
And
like,
yes.
The girls know what the fuck to do. If you tell a girl to fucking rally, she will do it.
It wasn't even just that.
She will.
I felt like I was in her harem or something like that. She just basically
sunned everybody.
Walked around.
Yo, she's an Energizer bunny.
Yo,
she started buying us shots, right?
No, because what happened was
Crazy
Nicole was like, I need to go buy glasses. So she goes into the glasses store and she goes, how much are the glasses? Like $800. She's all right, give it to me. She buys the glasses, throws her glasses case that she had on her out. So let's go up to the thing. So we walk and we was like, yo, we want to go inside. How much is it for go in? And she walks up and she's like, yo, give me a table. And I'm just like, what are you doing? She's like, shut up. And she just like, I'm like, you know what? Let her do what she does. So
she
we go
stays
in.
doing that.
She always does that.
dope.
Little
I was
boss
like, all right,
bitch.
bet.
I love her for that.
I bet. And then now she's wearing, because it's funny because when we went to the pool at the SLS, she was wearing her work stuff. And then I dragged her to the Hard Rock pool and she was wearing black sweatpants and a black
remember
top.
the chrome ones.
So everybody's in bathing suits, but she's literally sitting there in black chrome heart sweatpants on a table with sunglasses, drinking her bottles of tequila.
I
And
can
was
picture her doing that shit.
I was like, she's a mood in herself, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna let her do what she does, because you know what, she gets off on that shit. And I was like, you know what, it's fine.
She was the MVP for sure.
She was the MVP.
It was all dudes. Let me tell you that, Tamara. That was weird. And then you know what I noticed? Not only was it all dudes, but they were. I don't know if like Dex and his friends are just focused on the rage itself, or maybe I was tired. I didn't really want to do anything, but it just seemed like there was no female interaction whatsoever the whole day at all. Did you guys notice that as well?
Well, you know what? Yeah. So there was no female interaction up until the Hard Rock, because the Hard Rock was just at a point where we were like, yo, we're just sitting here gonna drink and we're just gonna chill and people watch. And I guess I had been out since Wednesday, and I had kept most of the people that were out with me out at least almost 24 hours.
So that's what I want to ask you about.
Yeah.
How many hours do you think you slept from Wednesday through Sunday? Real quick. How many hours altogether?
6.
6.
So that's how many? What is that, like 4 days and 6 hours in like 4 days time?
Something like that.
All right. And when do the women come in? When does I feel like you have to be focused on staying awake and stuff like that, don't you?
I mean, what happens is you get energy from other people. So like as you go from party to party, you talk to people, and you drink a lot of Red Bull, you get jittery, you drink a lot of water, you hydrate in between drinks.
The Red Bull is what saved him.
You drink a lot.
Yeah,
and
I
it
wish
got
I had
to
Red
the
Bull.
point. It got to
Praise
a point
the
where
Red
it's starting to get a little bit much, and I was like, dude, this is not healthy. But then what ended up happening was I just wanted to just keep going, and it was the fact that I've done well to have like a really great circle of energetic friends that are really genuine and wholesome. So when they come around, like they give off the energy, and I was like, you know what, I can push through another 4 hours, with this new face of one of my friends. And then what happened was they kept interchanging throughout the weekend. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna document this all the way through, because we're basically showing people like, you guys think that we don't party, but we could out party fucking
Get
all of
sponsored by Energizer.
Well,
and the Happy Dad thing happened. There was a lot of stuff that happened that we forgot about.
Happy Dad, if folks don't know, Nelk is like a big YouTube channel, and they started their own seltzer brands called Happy Dad. We were able to try that. They didn't even have it in the club. They just had it at their personal table. So we were able to check that out. That was cool. Yeah, a lot of stuff. But I just want to tell Tamara, you should... Congratulations between you and the one Asian girl out of 4 days. It's the only female that Dex and the crew interacted with the whole time. So
First of all, I'm gonna say this right now. That is incorrect. Number one. Number two, after what I said in the beginning part of the show, don't say that, because I don't want people getting the wrong idea. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Team Vag all day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Dex.
Listen, everyone has a right.
Prove it, Dex.
Everyone has a right to do whatever they want and express themselves freely. Friday night, Charlie had a group of girls, friends that were from out of town as well. And every night,
come here, Charlie. While Dex is talking, come around. I want to talk to you for a second. Go all the way around.
This guy's too chill, bro.
I had a lemon pepper wing for the first time on fucking Friday. It was I can't even believe it took me that long.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I was fucking with like the chicken sliders. That's why I never had a wing.
You're lucky you're a woman. You get that pass.
the chicken sliders are actually pretty
The
fucking
chicken
good.
sliders, they're just Yeah.
I mean, I'll be straight up. I never heard of lemon pepper before Rick Ross. Honestly, like made it big
because you're from Delaware.
Yeah, it's not a very bold and JD's favorite word flavor for me. It's like it just sounds. It's like powdery and nasty.
Lemon
sounds
pepper
really
wings. Lemon pepper wings are very, very popular on the cabaret scene.
Okay, yeah. I knew it had
always been.
I knew it had to be some like
it's a
either
strip club
either
flavor.
like a South Florida or just a down south thing or something in general,
cabaret.
or whatever, man. Strippers. Love the lemon pepper, man. Okay, so let's talk to the guy sitting between us.
What's up?
Usually we have a lady sitting here, but
this is a little awkward, but we get you to pass.
This is indicative of our whole weekend, just straight dudes. But so what's up, Charlie Chill? How are you doing?
Kelly, where you at?
I would definitely consider myself an MVP of the weekend for sure.
Yeah, you were there.
I was there for most of it.
Yeah, we heard you were lacing strippers with French fries instead of dollars. How did that happen?
Well, we had a plethora of French fries. And once you have so much in your hand and you look around and you see what's going on, there's just ass shaking everywhere. You kind of have to do a little salt bay right onto everything.
Okay, nice.
Worked out. Nicely.
I will say that Charlie Chill was a MVP the night that we were together there because so there was a random Asian dude there and he had a whole table to himself and then he was getting a massage. I thought it was from somebody that worked there, but I think it was just a girl that was with him giving him a massage all night. And eventually he started talking to him and ended up taking over his table and the rest of his alcohol.
He didn't say a word to me before he gave us the table.
Nice.
We didn't say hi, nothing. For some strange reason, this happened constantly throughout the weekend where people would just leave us with their tables and their bottles, and a lot of it. Like, there was one dude over the weekend, he left us with 4 bottles. He told us he's going to finance the rest of the weekend.
Yeah. He
just met him.
He just wanted to have fun. And I was like, listen, I got you, bro.
Yeah, his boy gave me a wad of cash. I have no idea why to this day. Like,
See, this is what I'm saying. The difference between like Vegas partying and Miami partying. That's exactly it right there.
yeah,
that shit does not happen
it's like
in Vegas.
it's not like people actually have something to prove, but they party like they do for some strange reason.
It's just
like,
their lifestyle. They're like, this is what I'm here to do. I want to fucking rage. You want my shit? Take it. I don't give a fuck.
I remember when I first moved to Miami, Nathan Lieberman told me, he said, listen, if you have a business...
Hold on, who is Nathan Lieberman? Because I have no idea. I'm sure people listening
Sounds like an expensive lawyer.
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds like an expensive
Sounds like an
lawyer.
agent or something.
He's
possibly.
a good friend of mine, and he owns a few hotels in Miami Beach.
I figured. I know what that is. Keep going.
And he said, listen, if you live in Miami, or you're going to be here, if you don't know how to party, you won't be successful. That's what he said. He said, if you're going to live in Miami and you want to be successful and you want to grow your business to grow who you are, you got to know how to party.
And you know how I knew that Dex Hobbes is successful?
Networking is key.
At the pool, I saw him do this. He had sunglasses on, no shirt, and
out of shape.
The posture was just like he did not care at all. He was just chilling. He went straight to the bottle. He poured it directly into his mouth, and then he stood there. We talked about Debo, but it was just like a Debo-esque pose and just like kind of almost flexed. And I'm like, this man is an animal, and I had to give it up to him. So congratulations, Dex, you proved yourself that day to me, man. And this was after 4 days and 6 hours of sleep. If you can't get with that, you can't rock with this, man. I'm sorry. That's the standard right there. He's the Michael Phelps of partying.
I'm gonna pass.
What?
No. I believe you.
You don't want to do that? Okay. Charlie, chill.
You know what? Wait. You know what the icing on the cake is?
What's that?
Monday morning, I got up at 9:30 in the morning and went down to my business center and had a couple meetings. And
I
went
believe
back up
that.
and I went about my day and I started writing invoices and sending emails like I had never been out at all the entire week.
And here's the crazy thing. I was so tired and didn't feel like talking. Dex told me, JD, how he actually makes money. He told me the whole strategy and everything, and I don't remember a word of it, or I would tell you.
Yeah, he thinks he's Bill Gates.
It's crazy. He told me the whole situation, and I was just sitting there like, yeah, and really I was sleeping behind my sunglasses the whole time he was telling me. So I guess I've been
victimized too. I've been victimized too.
Yeah. All right. Well, Dex, thank you. I appreciate you spilling your heart to me, but next time I'll listen, I promise. Okay?
Oh, God.
All right.
Damn Gemini.
Charlie, man, real quick, you're a DJ as well, right?
yes, sir.
Where are you out of?
I was born in Beirut, raised in Brooklyn, and now I live in Miami for the past
You
9
speak
months.
French as well?
No, actually, I lost that tongue a long time ago.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And you were witness to everything that happened this weekend. And so kind of, if you wanted to give people who want to come party with the Complete Animals from out of town, what's the number one rule that they have to be ready for?
Man. Stay hydrated. That's for damn sure. Stay fucking hydrated. And I'm not just talking with tequila.
Candy.
Yeah. Okay. Real quick, that you say that. Just between me and you, Charlie Chill.
What's up?
Like, was there a lot of drugs going on? Like, how does somebody stay up for only sleeping for 6
Funny
hours?
enough, like,
What's the deal
I
with
could be
that?
completely honest here.
Yeah.
It was just tequila and vibes. If we're going to be completely honest.
Yeah, it's tequila and water, bro. Tequila and Red Bull. It was a lot of tequila and Red Bull because tequila is energizing.
But there was like, I don't even know, man. There was at one point we weren't even eating any food. We were just drinking tequila, and I think that took a year or two off our lives. It's crazy how Dare actually happened, because we were at 11 and we were all looking around and we were like, yo, what are we going to do after this? And Dex was like, let's go gamble at the Hard Rock. And we went back to like our apartment and shit and whatever, and then it just turned into, okay, we're going to go to the Hard Rock, and then we're going to go to the pool. And then we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And we're like, I'm like, yo, this is
So hold
not
on.
a good idea.
Did you guys call an Uber or someone drove while fucked up from 11?
We
What do you think?
We chilled.
What do you think
I'm a bit,
happened?
I keep, like, we're going to keep it real. We chilled for a little bit before we drove out, but we definitely drove out. We considered an Uber, but I don't think an Uber was a good idea.
I think the thing about the Uber was, it's like, when we got to go, we got to go.
Yeah, an Uber would have been a project. We had like 2 Ubers worth of people.
I was hydrating throughout the time, and I was, I had my sober moments, and I had my windows.
Let me tell you something.
I drove the entire weekend.
Dex is like he's like Vin Diesel in Fast and the Furious. He got in that car and he spun that thing out like donut style in his own parking lot. Even though something happened. He had to go to a gas station or something, and he ended up getting some beef jerky and scratch off tickets and everything else. I don't know what happened.
Scratch off.
But he did make it. Thank the Lord. Next time, be a little more safe there, Dex Hobbs. Okay.
First of all,
You got kids.
yeah, bro, come on. All right, yes, I do.
We were definitely safe.
But first of all, I was extremely hydrated. All right, and first of all, their father's a fucking rock star. I go fuck, okay. And you know what? Speaking of which, my kids, right, both my son and my daughter, you can express yourself however the hell you want, no matter what. You can do whatever you guys want.
Your daddy's
You know what I'm saying?
not like DaBaby. Your daddy's not like DaBaby.
You know what I'm saying? And you could date and you can talk to whoever
The
you want.
consequences.
No matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
And
JD's a super hater. I just
JD
realized
is a
that.
super hater. It's okay.
No,
It's all right.
I'm not a hater.
Because
Deep down, I bump
need
heads
them-
with him. I give a fuck about him.
I need
He's
to
a father.
know. I am. And you know what? Guess what? I'm super responsible. And guess what? I made it back. I make it home, and I don't drive drunk.
You know,
what I'm
as
saying?
stupid as the weekend might have sounded, I don't think we actually did anything too stupid.
No,
Like,
we actually
we're not
didn't,
like that.
because
you know?
to be honest with you, if we did, there's no way in hell we would have made it that far.
That's facts.
Because you know what? There's no way, there's no way I would be sitting in front of you. Because usually, if you do go too crazy, there's multiple days of recovery time, especially at the age of 32.
Yeah.
And the fact that is,
Flip that bitch to 23, motherfucker. You young again.
Listen, no, bro, I'm 32
I
years
agree.
old, and if I was going as hard as people think, and that's another thing, people have a misconception, and they think that I'm really going crazy, but I am very responsible, and that's the way I'm able to balance
I
myself.
agree.
I cannot get over JD, man. You're like a sniper, man. You're like a little sniper. All right, listen, but the whole
The
point,
ad-libs guy with
the whole point why I asked you that, Charlie, because like eventually people are going to start partying with the complete animals, and we have to give them the full experience, but they have to be prepared. So I guess the only thing we've learned is to hydrate, and maybe take like a 10-minute nap before you drive after a night of clubbing. That sounds good.
JD shoots blanks.
All right, so
Yeah,
Charlie,
smart.
we're gonna go over a couple more things, but
Yeah, for sure.
tell the people where they can find you out on social media.
At Charlie_chill on Instagram. That's probably the best way to communicate with me and see what I'm doing. And I'll invite you to anything in Miami, anything you need in Miami. We got it. Honestly, we're so connected out here.
I mean, he means
for
everything.
no reason. Literally, we're meeting people at the clubs that do everything, like everything for no reason.
Yeah.
And it is what it is.
Hashtag
They give
for
us their
no
tables.
reason. For no reason.
All right. Well,
like that. I like
thank
that.
you, Charlie Chill. We appreciate you coming through, man.
Thank you.
All right.
I have a quick question for you.
What's up?
So, would you ever share your location with a man?
Yeah, I guess.
Damn, y'all.
Why?
I don't know.
It's
What
like,
does
it's
that-
like-
what does that
it's-
even
I
mean?
know what.
No, because something happened to me
if
Saturday.
you're-
That's
if
why.
What? Yes, I would share a location with
But
him.
what if I don't want to share my location with you, but you share it with me? That's not. That's unfair, right?
It's a two-way street.
But what if you like me so much you put up with that
fuck
shit?
no.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Some women are psycho out there like that.
Hell no, two-way street.
So I had
it's a two-way street to be cute, not to be like a fucking weirdo. It's just it's to be cute. Like it's fun. Like it's not like on some weird shit.
But what if I can just pull up on you and just threaten you and then put you in an awkward, embarrassing situation? I might be there in the next 5 minutes. Like type shit.
Dude, what is this some kind of weird like Snapchat thing or something? Or like what do you mean share location?
No. So something happened to me Saturday. So that's why.
What happened to you on Saturday, JD?
So during the day, I went on a little friendly date. You know, just a regular, just eating. It's not even a date, just a hangout, grab lunch, and show the young woman, attractive young woman, a good time. You know, I was on a friendly level because she needs to clear her mind. You know, she's a young mother, a MILF, I guess. So I went showing her around a few spots, and as we're getting to know, she's keeping it real with me. You know, I guess I don't know if it's a baby daddy, if they're friends or together, whatever. I guess they share locations. No problem. Hey, I'm not used to that. I've never done that. It burns my battery, so I don't do that shit. So.
This is why JD doesn't give out his Instagram, because he posted shit on Instagram.
Yeah.
So if you ever find JD Dutch online,
as we're
you get what I'm saying?
Thanks,
I don't
Hobbes.
give a fuck. This is episode 12. JD _ Dutch or whatever it is.
So as we're hanging out, as we're hanging out.
Oh my
god.
god.
And she ended up driving. We're leaving, and she goes, "Oh, that person might just be behind me." And he calls her. I know where you're at. I might pull up right there. I'm on my motorcycle.
Oh no.
Wait. Her baby father is following you on a motorcycle? Yo, you want to come to my jujitsu and my Muay Thai classes? Someone gonna whip your ass soon.
Nobody, man.
Renegade was following him shirtless on his motorcycle, getting ready to beat him.
She goes, well, he doesn't share his location with me. I'm like, I guess turn it off.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Did she watch this podcast?
She was supposed to be here tonight.
But did she watch this podcast?
She does. I told her I was going to share that wild story. We're good.
All right, so say something crazy about JD now since she watches it. Dex, go.
Crazy about JD?
I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Don't do that. All right.
It was just funny. It was just entertaining to me because that was my first time interacting with a woman who has a child. Of course, there's a baby daddy.
But she's bad.
She's bad. She's worth the getting to know vibes. And then you get somebody like on some Arnold Schwarzenegger shit. I am on a motorcycle. I'm going to pull up behind you.
All right, check this out, Tamara. You've known JD for I don't know, maybe like a couple hours now.
Do not. What are you gonna say? Don't set me up again.
No, I just want to ask her a question.
Don't set me up again. She's gonna call me what?
So does he seem like stepdad material?
I don't think so. Not at all.
Damn, why?
Unfortunately, not.
Why?
No,
I'm concerned. Like, I'm mature, right? I'm not gonna share my location and be petty. That's pretty mature of me. Come on, give me some credits for that. Come on, Tamara.
He asked
Tamara.
say it right. He asked if you
Tamara.
some. You can say that too. Stepdad shit. I would say no.
I think that's what I'm destined to be in life.
You're destined to be a stepdad?
I just think so.
It's kind of nice.
because he's shooting blanks.
Yeah, he's shooting blizzies.
That's not true. That's not true. I just think that I'll have twins. And I'll be happy.
Went great at 15.
All right. Well, listen.
I'm trying to have a kid in the next 2 years of my life, and I'll be happy.
Okay, you heard it here first, folks. This will be the newest dad that'll be taking you to
Then I'm gonna
Chuck
go
E.
ghost
Cheese.
in a random town and just raise my kids, my family.
No, you're gonna be a Rolling Stone. That's what you're gonna do.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Yep, you're gonna spread your seed like the Marleys. All right, hey, you guys been watching the Olympics at all? Anybody here?
I tried.
I watched.
I don't watch that
Simone
shit, bro.
Biles
We're
got
not in the
a
90s
bronze.
anymore.
Okay.
We were watching at the Hard Rock.
Yeah.
At SLS.
Tried.
I feel like it's been like the lowest ratings ever. I'm pretty sure. I mean,
We're not in the 90s anymore, bro.
I know, because the ratings are usually counted from people watching TV sets, but they also take into account people watching it online and on their phones and stuff like that. I get it, but so I haven't really been into it, man, because either one side or the other is crazy. A lot of people don't want to watch it because they think it's not fair, like what happened to Sha'Carri Richardson, whatever, like with the weed thing. Other people don't think it's fair because people don't care about America and they kneel when the national anthem is playing. So you got both sides going at each other, not watching it, and that kind of takes away the entire audience. But this was an interesting thing that I saw. Raven Saunders. You guys know who Raven Saunders is? Have you seen this young lady right here?
She looks like she'd be my bodyguard. I'll hire her. What
Okay,
up?
well, she was a shot putter, and
Is she twerking?
This was her reaction to I guess getting a good score or a good length of her shot put. Here we go. Look. They got this. You know how quick. Look how quick they turn. Look how quick they turn the camera right here. She starts, and they go straight to China. Oh no, we
China.
don't. We don't got time for that. We don't got time for
Come
that.
on. I don't think you can't twerk at the fucking Olympics, bro.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I was gonna ask
Yeah,
you.
she's from the South.
Tamara,
Come
how do
on,
you
man.
feel about that? Is it that's not appropriate? It's not appropriate.
No, it's not appropriate at all. She did like a fucking hair flip, and then she started
had what hair?
twerking.
She
She
was
did a
bald.
hair flip. You can do a hair flip with no hair.
When you're bald?
Yes,
All right.
you can do that. But
Okay,
bro, come on.
I thought you were smarter than that. Come on now.
You can literally do a hair flip with no hair.
Oh, you mean like the gesture?
Yeah.
There you go.
The gesture.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. So once again, Raven Saunders knew a new. See, look, this is what happens, man. People do controversial things, and now you know their name. It's just the same way people are canceling DaBaby. Now you know what concerts to go to. That's what happens with
Nah, that girl shouldn't be canceled. Raven Saunders.
No,
she
nobody's
should.
canceling her.
She's
They-
not
They're
canceled.
saying body positivity and yes, girl, all day with that kind of thing.
Bro, I
You know
gotta
what
take a piss. Come on, man. Don't make me piss on myself, man. I've been drinking too much.
Yo,
All right, man.
if you hit it at 88 miles an hour, you go back to the future.
Yo, come on, bro. I'm holding my piss for a minute, dog.
All right, last thing that I wanted to talk about, and maybe you guys had something else you want to add to. But
What's up with the Triple H you got on?
This is what are you talking about, JD?
It's like angel numbers.
Oh, okay.
That's Hunter Holmes Hemsley.
Kind of like just like 666, 444. Okay.
He said 888, not Triple H.
No. There's a bunch of triple numbers. They all stand for something. So this is
Okay.
angel number, I
Angel
guess.
numbers.
Okay, that's cool, JD. Speaking about
11 angels.
An angel, yeah,
There you go.
she is an angel. That's right, at 11. Speaking about angels and people that may have to see them one day, let's talk about the old vaccination COVID thing that's happening. You guys heard of a place called New York City? They're the first city that is requiring people to be quote unquote vaccinated before they walk into indoor places like restaurantes, nightclubs, which would affect all of us, and then also gyms. And maybe other cities will take the same stance. We don't know. What is your feeling?
Not Florida.
Okay, that's great but you may have to travel. How do you feel about that city doing that, man? Dexter, you see?
I mean, I think New York's always sucked. So, I mean, New York, it continues to suck. Mayor de Blasio sucks. Andrew Cuomo fucking sucks. And, and you need to be vaccinated to go and sit down and eat. I mean, you got to get on your McLovin. You feel me? And I guess go get your shot. I mean, I'm not going to New York anytime soon, so I'm cool with that. They can do that. I think what's going to end up happening is people are just probably not going to travel to New York, and they're going to look for other places to go. And you know what? Speaking about vaccinations and COVID, everyone being safe, everyone be safe out there. But yo, if all your friends work in nightlife, yo, don't talk about you stay safe out there because of COVID. Because going around talking about people that make all their money in nightlife and telling them about COVID is like being the person that goes to the house party and looks at everyone with a beer and tells them you're sober. Okay, you can just say, hey, listen, I don't drink. But when you say you're sober, everyone knows that you got a fucking problem, really, and it's bigger than us. It's about you. Okay, and that's how I feel.
What about you, Tamara? What if your job required you to get that thing?
That thing.
I have that thing.
Put that thing on.
Oh, you do?
I do. But like the thing about New York is like it's kind of funny to me. Like it's almost like a weird flex. Like yeah, I got my vax. Like I can go to this fucking bar. What are you doing? Like I think it's funny.
Well,
I don't know.
here's
Like, it definitely sucks, but it's kind of.
I'm
funny.
sure there's a way to like.
This is a tweet that I saw
wrong with
It's
today.
his first shot, though, right?
Wait, you gotta have one. But a tweet that I saw today was like it said Republicans want ICE to go around and have immigrants show their papers. Now they have to show their papers. So I feel like it's almost like a revenge thing for a lot of people.
They should put that
You know what I mean?
ether soundtrack.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right, man. I don't know about that. We'll see. But Dex did mention the McLovin method, where people maybe.
I think that's hilarious. I seen a bunch of people said that if
What
you're
is
trying
this?
to travel in September, they're like, I'm good at Photoshop, and they have a picture of McLovin
yeah,
because
yeah.
McLovin had a fake ID. So
Yeah.
people are like on Instagram trying to advertise that they make fake vax cards.
That's what I told you. Fake vax cards are like totally a thing. We all know.
The
that.
mafias probably get into it right now. They're like, yeah.
Yeah, if we can get like 17-year-old models into any club in New York City and the promoters just let them walk by, nobody's gonna ask you to see your vaccination
Exactly.
card.
I'm sure if we know somebody
New
I
York
want
City
to.
fucking sucks.
Listen, I love that city. It's my sweet escape once in a while.
He's like Gwen Stefani and Akon. My sweet escape is New York City. Very nice. That's a DJ reference. Nobody plays that record anymore.
I actually love New York City, and I love the people that party there.
You're a whole motherfucker for that, man.
All right, man. So folks coming to
Still gotta play up there.
coming to a city near you. This guy with a fake card. Does anybody else want to bring a topic to the table, or is it pretty much a Rizzy wrap for tonight?
Nah, I just learned when women are not into you, they have this funny hug they give you. It's great.
Can you say that? Can you say that one more time in English, please?
Say it for me, Dex.
You should always hug somebody on the right side because your hearts touch.
What?
Is that what he said? I don't even know, man. Is that right?
That's not
You're
what I
saying
said.
women give you a hug when they're not into you? They go like this, like the booty.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
it. And that's the best thing. You're
I
like,
already
oh
know
my
that one.
God.
Like this, like-
Exactly. You see, it's like, yes, we're on the same page. I'm not
It's
into
like
you
that-
too.
yeah.
Yes.
Of course,
Alright.
you don't touch bottoms, but like you kind of like.
So that's what I did on Wednesday, you know.
When you grab a woman, you're supposed to put your hand in the small of her back because listen, baby, we can go any direction from here.
Yo, that is the
go up
that's the
or down.
creepiest.
What in the Teddy
No, because you're not
Pendergrass?
inappropriate.
What in the
You're
Teddy
not
Pendergrass
inappropriate.
shit was
You're
this?
not inappropriate if you do
Bro,
that.
I gotta take this mean ass piss, yo.
Smaller
The smaller back
The
is-
back is
Going
creepy,
before you.
bro.
What in the
Ladies
middle of the
first.
back? That's up here,
Okay,
bro.
listen, I'm sorry.
Like, hey, how you doing?
Listen, we're done. They're talking about going pee with each other. I don't have time for this. Real
I
quick.
said I'm going first.
That'll be a nice
Okay.
date, but now I'm good.
Okay. Tamara, can you tell can you tell everybody where they can find you on Instagram or anywhere else that you like to
You
promote?
can find me on Instagram. It's at InstyTam, INSTY.
Well, how long you had that name for?
That's a good name.
2013?
That's a good
I
name.
got one more
Actually, I
topic.
have had it since 2013. What?
I got one more
What?
topic.
Insta, you know, Insta.
Insta, yeah, exactly. I've
This
had it for a long
woman,
time.
this woman's Instagram, okay, which is nothing wrong with it. She has.
Oh my god! Why are you being a hater?
Spill the tea. Come on.
Okay, please tell.
Come on, get out
All
of it.
right, fine.
No, you can say it.
It's her
I
Instagram.
will back myself up 100%.
You
I don't
sing
know,
too?
I don't know why.
You got this
No,
American
it's not a
Idol
bad-
voice.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. Are you disturbed right now? Are you upset?
No, but I don't know why you're making
just-
fun of me
you
about
just
it.
rolled your
Because
eyes just now.
because everyone's Instagram is like that. I don't know why you're making
No,
fun
I'm
of
just
me.
saying. No, not everyone's Instagram.
Yes,
This
it is.
I just
Do you have like the weird editing from 2016?
Hold on.
No, he's laughing at me
Is this
because
you right here?
because she has
That's me.
192 posts of herself.
He's laughing
by
because
herself.
it's all like.
Oh my
Bitch.
goodness.
She loves herself. That's fine. It's great.
Bro, let me tell you something real
Why do you sound like you have a good voice? By the way, again, like do you sing?
Let
Like
me
you have
just
this
tell you-
American Idol voice.
Let me tell you something really fast, and this is what I told him. It says InstyTam. It doesn't say InstyTam and friends.
That's right.
Oh
That's
fuck!
my page.
It's Tam calling me at 3 a.m. What we doing?
No, that's my page. He's laughing at me because it's all pictures of me. Like, what else would it be?
In Insty-Tam, there's like
Great.
there's
It's-
like
what
it's a
else
great-
would it be?
there's
And
like
they're
super
super edited too.
I looked through-
professional
Are they?
pictures.
They're edited.
Like
That was
professional
stupid.
I looked. I probably looked through 190.
Bro, that's my Instagram page.
looking like a young Kelly Clarkson, like better shape, more in shape.
I don't know. I don't know.
that is
A
the
young-
worst compliment I've ever heard in my life.
should
A
plug
young
this
No,
in.
actually-
Kelly Clark.
No, that's
I don't
not.
remember how
Actually,
she
that's
looked.
not the worst
I'm
compliment.
talking about like poster wise. You have that poster
No,
girl vibe.
I know the worst compliment a
Your
man has
face
ever
is
given
way
another
better.
woman.
Go ahead. What is it?
The worst compliment is for a woman of your stature. You don't manage to sweat that much.
Bro, I'm not.
That's
I'm
the
trying
worst
not to
compliment
piss
you
on
can give
myself.
somebody.
All right. Well, listen, Insty-Tam, you have about like 5 years worth of calendars right here. If we were to put one on each month. So
Look,
this-
I have a friend.
Oh, there's one.
There's a friend.
Oh, hold on.
There's a
Oh,
friend.
oh, you're a nurse too? You're a kinky nurse?
who?
Oh hell no!
Why is it got to be a kinky nurse?
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Man,
not
y'all the
gonna
most
say anything because
unfaithful
people
ones.
watch this, but never mind. All right, anyway, so
man, stop being Adam right
Why is it
now.
got to be a kinky nurse?
Because man, I've learned. I thought they were the most innocent people in the world.
Nurses?
I'm from Miami. I've learned.
Oh hell no! Nurses will.
yeah.
all right, guys. Well, listen, Insty-Tam, that's the only people you really need to follow on this. But if you want to follow the rest of us, Dex Hobbs.
Nope, you will never get my IG. Follow Instagram.
First, if you want to follow the rest of us, you can find all of us on Complete Animals Instagram account.
Yeah.
So you can always go to Complete Animals, follow that. You get updates of all the episodes, the shows, link in bio, and you can follow the amazing stories of what we're doing when we're being complete animals out and about. And then you can follow me individually at Dex Hobbs, Drip Ninja Club. And I'll pass it on to the rest of them.
DripNinjaClub.com is where you can go.
That's right.
Also, for that guy, that's how he makes his money. I think that was part of the thing he told me. I forgot about that.
Yo, what's up with the sneakers though?
Yeah, JD wants some bread 4s if anybody wants to help him out with that. JD, we already said what your address was. So, folks, all you got to do is hit rewind right now, and you can go back and find out. Actually, it's like a little scavenger hunt. Find out what JD's Instagram is. If you find out, I want somebody to comment complete animals on one of his posts. And if you do, maybe we'll send you something nice. All right.
That's right.
Comment complete animals on one of JD's Instagram posts. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if you make it past the barrier and can find his address. I'm available at DJ Wonder. You can find me there, and youtube.com/DJ Wonder. Most important, hit subscribe on youtube.com/DJ Wonder. This has been episode 12. And once again, JD, you did a mediocre job today. Congratulations.